At first, I was worried that my first guest was not going to be able to make it because she shot herself on television not that long ago. But from all accounts, she's very much alive, and if Lux were still sponsoring my show, she would definitely be a Lux girl. Would you please welcome one of my favorite Desperate Housewives, Emily Bergl.
Thank you so much, Mr. Holliday. I don't know how you expected me to follow that handsome boy from the Navy, though.
Well, I'll tell you, he's over there, and I don't know about that table. They're all looking like a bunch of drunks to me, so you could probably do pretty good. You know, he is Navy.
I might stand a chance, then.
Well, you know, Emily, I want to tell you something. You and I met at Mr. DeMille's annual 183rd birthday that was just here a few weeks ago. And I got to ask you something. Tell me, because I knew about you from your cabaret act, but you're doing television, you're doing all sorts of things, but tell us a little bit about Kidding on the Square, because I think that's kind of important. I'd like to know more about that particular program of yours.
Well, yes, I am alive and well on the television, actually, contrary to popular report. I'm actually going to die on Desperate Housewives this evening, so if everyone could say a little
so glad
death prayer
this is
for
practically
me.
Awake. At least that table it is.
But you know, I do TV for the arts, and I do my cabaret show for the money.
Oh, well, that's how it works, huh? Well, good for you, because there's people watching all over the world right now. I got some friends watching, I know, in Hawaii and in New York, and I think they're going to get a real kick out of you. And have you selected a number that you'd like to sing for the populace tonight?
Indeed, I have. It's called We Just Couldn't Say Goodbye.
Well, why do we have to? Why can't you just stick around?
We do. In fact, you have to say goodbye to me so I can leave.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to go over here, and why don't you let me, and you, and I, Dean. All right, go. Sorry.
We thought our love was over, that we were really through. I said I didn't love him, we began anew. You can all believe me, we sure intended to, but we just couldn't say goodbye. The chair and then the sofa, they broke right down and cried. The curtain started waving for me to come inside. I tell you confidentially, the tears were hard to hide, but we just couldn't say goodbye. The clock was striking 12 o'clock. It smiled on us below. With folded hands, it seemed to say, we'll miss you if you go. So I went right back and kissed him, and when I looked around, the room was singing love songs and dancing up and down. And now we're both so happy because at last we found we couldn't say goodbye. People in love are funny, mighty hard to explain. 1 minute they quarrel, they're back together again. Take my case for instance, we had a little fun. Now we're back together, you should see us. We thought our love was over, we were really through. I said I didn't love him, we began anew. You can all believe me, sure intended to. We just couldn't say goodbye. The chair and then the sofa broke right down and cried. The curtain started waving me to come inside. I tell you truly, tears were hard to hide. We just couldn't say goodbye. The clock was striking 12, it smiled on us below. Ooh, with folded hands it seemed to say, we don't want to see you go. I went back and kissed him when I looked around. The room was singing love songs, dancing up and down. Now we're so happy, cause at last we found we just couldn't say goodbye. We just couldn't say goodbye. Just because we couldn't say goodbye.
Wonderful, wonderful, Emily.
Thank you so much, Mr. Holiday.
No, Emily, thank you. You're wearing me out. My left lung just caved in. You're terrific. Will you come back, please?
Well, I might come back in another form, you'll
Oh,
see.
that's right, I know. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Isn't she lovely?